What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here doing a TLG reacts to the State of Play Japan that happened earlier today. Apparently, this is a Japanese-oriented State of Play that's going to be showcasing games from Japan and hopefully coming out everywhere. We haven't watched this yet. I actually haven't seen anything on this. No spoilers.
I've seen some.
Okay. And I don't know what we're going to be getting into here. So going in blind, have no expectations. I'm excited, though, because I feel like when we watch stuff like this, I get to see some stuff that I not only wasn't expecting to know about, but just, things that are more oriented around Japanese developers. So it's just like... a lot of times when we see like other presentations, we get a lot of stuff we're kind of expecting, the big AAA Western stuff. And I just, want to see some of the more smaller projects or things that maybe were not on my radar. I love a lot of stuff that's developed out of Japan. So really excited to watch this. Thoughts?
Well, I think it's worth noting that because this is focused on Japan, they did preface before even bringing this out that it would have English subtitles. So
I checked.
Do not expect, if you're listening, it's in Japanese.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough, unless you understand Japanese, more power to you. But it's gonna be hard to listen to.
Yeah.
And I will not be constantly reading for you.
Yeah. No transcribing happening here.
Yeah.
As far as like my personal take though, this is probably more in my wheelhouse anyways. I generally play more Asian games than I do Western games anyways. So
that's true.
I do just kind of prefer their design philosophies over our Western design. Not 100% of the time, obviously, but just in general. So there's probably more here for me, hopefully, than typical. But I have seen a couple things, so I'm trying to stay a little vague here.
And I play everything, which is exhausting for my brain and my wallet.
Yeah, well, it's an expensive hobby if you let it. So
I actually read recently, and by recently I mean like a month ago, that a thing came out saying that the average person buys 2 games a year, which kind of blows my mind.
Yeah.
And that obviously takes in a lot of different perspectives, especially when it comes to how much money people either have to spend on games or are willing to spend on games. And a lot of people really value the amount of money they put in and how many hours they're going to get out of it. But 2 seems like really, really low. But there's people who only buy AAA games.
I would say the majority
of
people who play a video game are casual enjoyers of video games.
Yeah. We're talking averages for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it would make sense if like working man, who primarily lives with, has a family life situation going on, has time to play a game or 2 a year, versus like, obviously like, us, we have infinitely more free time than someone with children. And
my time's pretty limited, but yeah, I get your point.
Sure. Sacrifices are made in other places though. Like for myself, this is, more information I should probably be giving people, but I sleep like 5-6 hours a night most nights. So, that's just the sacrifice I'm making for my free time.
Yeah. Beyond all that though, the specifics of people with kids or whatever, there are just people who buy Madden and play Madden for half the year.
Sure.
And then Call of Duty comes out and they buy that and play it for the rest of the other year. They're not for instance, I'm noticing a lot of people who are playing Arc Raiders have had no idea it existed until it became popular and people talked about it, have no idea that extraction shooters are a thing, have no idea about so much stuff. It's like there's like so much ignorance, and I mean that not in a negative way,
right,
about the game and the genre it is in, that kind of shows me that there are just a lot of people out there who are not that informed about what's happening in gaming.
Yeah.
But because the game's being talked about, they picked it up. And so people like that are probably only picking up games that are high profile.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, to simplify my point is the hardcore is a minority. So
yeah. I mean, it's a good point. So, but I saw somebody ask recently, like, how many games do you play a week? I'm like, fuck, dude, 7 maybe? Like on average? I don't know, man. I play a lot of shit.
I mean, even, and some people would probably argue, they're not games or whatever, but like I play daily 5-6 different gacha games. So
yeah. So anyway, play a lot of games, hoping that this will show me more games that I'm going to somehow fit into my time to play games. Although I finished Chronos: The New Dawn, which was nice to finally finish, so I can move on to the next game to try and fucking finish. So, although we need to play Ghost of the Yote this month, so and hopefully try to beat that. That's gonna be.
I did buy it. So.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's taken care of. I just got to sit down and play it.
Yeah. Game of the month, guys. Make sure to play Ghost of the Yote. We'll be reviewing it at the end of the month. Hopefully, one of us will beat it by then. So, I have like 20 hours in it, but I've barely made progress because I'm just doing every little fucking thing in that game. So there's a lot to that game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we watch this? Is that a 41-minute video?
No, let's get into it.
All right, let's jump into this. This is State of Play Japan with subtitles. Don't listen to this in 3, 2, 1, and go. Unless you just want to hear us comment on things you're not looking at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see stuff that I just probably is not on my radar.
Case in point about the manga.
Could you imagine? Thank you for tuning in to State of Play Japan. I'm your host today, Yuki Kaji. If I did that the whole video.
Especially with that tone.
That's a big out. Like, there's a lot of clothes on him.
True, but baggy is also like the style right now.
Oh, I know. Well, it's the style here too.
We made a promise to solve
the
world's
Quest.
mysteries, didn't we?
I was too busy yapping.
Some number. I forgot which one it was.
I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves
1
into.
and 2 remake came out recently.
I haven't thought about it really. I should try doing all the things that humans do.
This is in English.
This is in English. You can listen.
To find my own purpose. Something only I can do.
I wish I remember what number they said, because this looks really cool.
Doth he yet rule over this realm?
Bro, I got fucking Final Fantasy Tactics that I haven't been able to touch yet. And then this is going to come out?
A bunch have come out recently, so.
Oh, man. I don't have time for RPGs. That guy does look like Kiefer Sutherland.
This is the
Yeah, dude, I want to play this.
You and me battling side by side again. Flame splitter!
This looks awesome.
There's no time to waste. Here's to one last
Man,
adventure.
I love that they did all like the pixel remasters, you know, for Final Fantasy, so that they're all accessible. And now we're getting all the Dragon Quest games too, which is really cool.
Yeah, but that's like a remake.
Well, they're all remakes.
That looks fucking awesome.
と呼ばれるグラフィック素敵ですね。そして再構築されたシナリオには大人になったキーファが
I don't know what that
どのよう
means,
な物語
but
が待ち受けているのか
that sounds cool.
お楽しみに。さて続いてはちょっと穏やかな気持ちになれる
Okay, we're starting off good. I want to
発売
pick
時期の
that
発
up
表で
and
す
not be able to play it.
インコンビニワンストアメニーストーリーズはささやかな日常を
That
描
was
く
all loan
心
words.
温
Yeah.
かい物語
Yeah, that was
プレイヤー
interesting.
は小さな町のコンビニ店員となり棚に商品を並べたり
Oh, I.
顔なじみの
Oh, no,
お客
this
さん
looks
と
cool
交流
too.
しながら選択を通じて物語を
This is why I like
紡いでいく
Japanese games, is they make shit
心
like
地のいい
this.
効果音でリラックスガチャやコレクションといった遊び心のある要素でお楽しみいただけますインコンビニワンストアメニーストーリーズは2026年4月
This is
発
also
売
very
で
much
す
a Rob game.
Oh, yeah.
コーヒートーク東京は東京の小さ
Oh,
な
it's
カ
like,
フェ
where's
を
the
舞台にし
subtitles
た
at?
ノベルアドベンチャー
Ooh,
ゲー
don't
ム
want me.
プレイヤーはバリスタとなり心温まる一杯を入れてお客様の声に耳を傾けます
I heard that one was good.
人間は
I
も
think
ちろ
Sarah
ん
played it too.
雪女やカッパなど日本の妖怪の末裔たちもカフェを訪れ
This isn't my kind of game, but I
悩み
think
や
it's
喜びを語
neat
り合います
sounding. Looks cool.
コーヒートーク東京は
I need to give you a play one day.
2026年3
Yeah.
月5日発売です
I need more of those games in my life. That Kobeni one's cool looking though.
続いてのゲームはおや急に
Oh, you're in trouble
静
now.
かになった気がしませんかなんだか寒気も さまざまな社会問題に切り込む人気ホラーシリーズブロ
Give
ー
this
ク
dude
ン
an
ロアから
Oscar.
2作品が登場
He's really selling
He's
this.
selling
1
it.
作目はブロークンロアアンフォロー SNS の暗い影に焦点を当てた一人称視点のホラーゲーム見知らぬ不気味な家で目覚めたアン脱出するため過去のトラウマや亡霊たちに追い詰められなが
Ooh, that's
ら
neat.
スマートフォンを駆使して出口を探していきますブロークンロアアンフォローは2026年1月16日発売です
That's pretty cool.
さらに本日はシリーズ最新作ブロークンロアアセンドを初公開
Is
シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバル
I
ホ
don't
ラー
know.
にクライミング要素が加わりました
Is it a different one?
前作ドントウォッチに引き続き東京が舞台の今作
Serious.
主人
I
公
was
の
about to say
レン
it's
とユイ
cool they're
は動画配信サイトでの名声を求め
making a
危険を
brand
顧
new
みずに東京
IP,
タ
but
ワ
if
ー
it's
に
a
挑みます
series.
そこで2人を待ち受けるのは妖怪六六首ブロークンロアアセンドは2026年夏発売予定です
Yeah.
Huh. Those look cool. I need more horror games in my life.
So this is Minakami Village.
Yep.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen.
This is Team Ninja?
Yeah, that makes some
Captured
games.
with a camera obscura.
State of Mind.
Hurry.
Team
leave the
Ninja?
village.
That's why I'm confused.
If you can get out of the village,
It looks
you'll
better
be
than
able
Fatal
to escape
Frame
your fate.
typically looks, but it looks like Fatal Frame.
Don't let go. Together.
The twins. Where are they? The ritual. Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
The festival
I need
Why
to.
is this in English?
failed.
I don't know. Great question.
It's all because we ran away.
You were saying something.
I need to go back and play Fatal Frame because I played the ones on like PS2 way back in the day, but they've made one since then. I was never,
People love them.
I was never really into them, but
Fatal
oh, it's a
Frame.
remake. Interesting.
Crimson
That would
Butterfly.
explain why someone else is doing it too, though.
Remake.
Yeah, it's just weird they're doing it because
Yeah.
like they don't make games like that.
So it's probably one of the ones you've played and didn't like.
Begin.
I never played that one. I played the original one, and I think I played one later on. That I never played that
本
one
日
though.
は光栄テクモゲームス
But
よ
they
り
have a couple on
ゼロ
Steam.
赤
I
い
kind of
蝶
want to pick
リ
them
メ
up
イ
and
ク
try them
ディレ
out
クターの
to see why
柴田
people
さん
like
に
them so
お越
much
しい
because
た
I
だ
just
きまし
couldn't
た
get into the first
Yeah.
one.
柴田さんよろしくお願いいたします
はいよろ
I'm
しく
sure
お
a
願
lot
い
of
し
it's
ま
to do
す
with it being because it's Japanese
2003
horror. It's
年
more
に
like
発売され
unsettling
た
than it
ゼ
is
ロ
like
赤い蝶が
I just don't like the mechanic of using a
待
camera
望
to
の
like
リメイクということなんですけれど
take
も
pictures of fucking
こ
ghosts
れ
to
らを
hurt them
拝
or
見
whatever.
し
It was
て
weird.
恐ろしさが
I'm sure it's
さらに
better now.
さらにパワーアップしていたように感じるんですがそちら何か秘
I
密
like
は
that
あるんでしょ
PlayStation
う
table.
はいありがとうございます
Yeah.
まあ光と影ですねホラーにとって重要なところについてはすごくこだわってライティングして見えるところと見えないところのバランスを追求していますまたそのキャラクターの肌の質感透明感とか服のこう
I'm all
重い
for
感じですよね
them. People remaking older horror games.
チーム忍者のアクションディレクターも参加していますのでバトルも楽しんでいただきたいです
Horror games still,
幽霊
you
が
know,
だんだん
work.
怖いものが近づいてくるのを
The
じっ
whole
くり見な
like
がら
just being a scary experience, but just upgrading the graphics.
ゲームシステムはいいところは
I think
踏襲し
obviously
ながら
Capcom
実際
has
のカメラの
made a
よう
really
な
good
ズームだったりピントあったり
example of
新しい要素を
how to
追加しま
remake
した
older
またこの
games.
フィル
Well, I
タ
think
ーカメラ
modern
フィルターがある
lighting
と思うんですけどそれを切り替える
does
と
Oh, for sure.
horror
見え方が
games
変
a
わって
lot
い
of
ってですね
favors. So
音量
Also,
に
like
対して
just
様
touching
々
up
な
the
効果が
gameplay a bit
まあ
also
戦闘
helps
でも
because like a lot of these games feel older in the way they play, but then when you turn like the original Silent Hill 2 into Bluebird Team Silent Hill 2, it becomes a little more fun to play as well. And of course, I love the original Silent Hill 2,
発
but
売日の解
there's
禁
a lot
と
you
い
can
う
do
嬉しいニュ
to
ースがありま
modernize
した
these
が
games without
他にも
overdoing it.
ご用意いただいたんですよね
はい実はデジタルデラックスエディションも発売が決定しましたこちらにはデジタルアートブックや特別な衣装が含まれており本日
I'm
初出
kind
荷と
of
なります
interested in that though.
本日から予約受付もスタートします予約特典も各種ご用意しておりますので
Looks pretty
皆さんぜ
good.
ひチェックしてみてください
いや発売が待ち遠しいですね柴田さん本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございましたゼロ赤い蝶リメイクは 2026年3月12日発売予定です。
I'm in like early this year mindset still because I keep seeing 2026. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be a while. I'm like, actually,
It's
no.
like almost here.
Yeah, it's like a month and a half away.
Toy Tecmo again.
It was during what I believed would be my final
English again?
battle
They
Omega Force,
that you appeared
Dynasty
before me.
Warriors. Omega Force does one thing.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side. For together,
That's
we
the guy
shall
from the new
see
one.
a new age of peace with our own hands.
Are they adding multiplayer?
Yeah, Origins.
Can you guys add
Oh, it's a
multiplayer?
DLC.
Can you add multiplayer, please?
Nope.
Because that game is actually pretty cool. I just want multiplayer, please.
They did that. It's over now.
Say you're adding multiplayer. Fucking say it.
続いて9月に放送した「ステイト・オブ・プレイ」ではグランツーリスモシリーズの生みの親山内和則さんからグランツーリスモ7の大型アップデートスペック3が年末に配信されると発表がありました。本日は山内さんから追加のお知らせが届いています。早速見てみましょう。
Remind us why we have laws
山
for
内
our
和
big
則さ
rig
ん
drivers.
ありがとうございました。
True.
グランツーリスモ7パワーパックでのリアルレーシングにご期待ください。さあどんどん参りましょう。記録と再生で道を切り開く新感覚レコードパズルアクションモーションレック。移動する、ジャンプする、そして動きの軌跡を記録して再生する。
No
一
PlayStation
見
Plus
進め
game?
そうにない道も記録した動きを別の場所で再生すれば必ず突破できる。多彩なギミックを駆使して荒廃したステージを探索し機械に支配された世界の謎を解き明かしましょう。モーションレックは2026年春発売です。武教 RPG ワンダリングソード全ての DLC を同梱した完全版がバージョンアップされてプレイステーション5に登
Kind
場。
of looks like Suikoden.
ピクセルアートで描かれる古代の中国を舞台にした
Yeah, it's got that
オープンワールド
PlayStation look to it that I like.
主人公は英雄を夢見て旅に出
But
ま
I
す。
don't really like the
俺が歩むべき道だ。
models.
プレイヤーの選択によって変わる20種類のエンディング、戦略もアクションも楽しめる2種類の戦闘モード、そして新たに日本人キャストによる日本語フルボイスを実装。
あなたと共にあるなら
Oh, this is like a pre-existing game.
惜しくはございません。
Sounds like it.
I've never even heard of it.
2026年5月28日発売です。愛ソムニウムファイルシリーズ最新作伊達かなめは眠らない
Yep.
フロムアイソムニウムファイルがプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4に登場。特殊捜査官伊達かなめと彼の火種に埋め込まれた AI 相棒がさらわれたネットアイドルイリスの
It's
行
pretty
方を
decent.
追い出
Pretty
す
sure we've
調
seen
査を
trailers
進める
before.
捜査パート
Yeah, I think so
真
too.
相心理を探るソムニウム
I just
パ
when
ー
I
ト
think of these games, I
そし
think
て
of like
新た
2D
に追
games.
加
I
された
thought.
脱出パート3つのパートを行き交い事件の真相に迫ります。プレイステーション5向けに進化したグラフィックで緊迫した物語が展開されます。
And the subtitles were up here and then down here again. They gotta fucking pick one. Stay there.
2月
Treatment
26日
just like
発売で
you
す。
know, Hulu and Netflix does. So.
あの伝説のゲームが20年ぶりにプレイステーションに帰ってきます。日本ゲーム大賞2025優秀賞も受賞した首都高バトルがついに復活。首都環状を舞台にカスタムした自分だけのマシンで400人以上のライバルと戦い新時代の頂点を目指
I
す。
thought this was out already.
シリーズ独自の SP バトルはドライバーの精神力を数値化したスピリットポイントを削り合う戦い。速さも重要ですがライバルとの心理戦
What
こ
the
そ
hell
が
is
勝
happening
負
with
を
that
決める
car,
鍵
dude?
となり
He's
ます。
fucking.
首都高バトルは2026年2月
Constant
26
fine-tuning
日
of
発売。
Yeah, most of those I'm like whatever about.
パズル、
Motion Wreck and that other game, whatever.
RPG、推理アドベンチャー、そしてレースゲームまでバリエーションが豊かでしたね。さてここからはバンダイナムコエンターテインメントから DLC のお知らせです。塊魂シリーズ最新作マンスアポー塊魂に2つの新 DLC が登場。第1弾塊魂ダンスダンスリミッ
I
クス
can't
パ
believe they
ッ
still
ク、
make these.
第2弾塊魂
now, so.
ネオリミックスパック、5つの新しいリミッ
So
ク
I
ス
remember,
BGM と10
way
個の
back
衣
in the
装
day,
ア
I
イ
think
テム
like
を
high
それぞれ
school.
収録。各
my
DLC
first
配信時に特別な衣装アイテムを全員にプレゼント。最高のビートと新しいスタイルで今年を
And
締
it's
め
like
くくろう。
weird and quirky and very millennial. Like, ooh, this is weird. It's crazy. They're still going
ソ
on.
ニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグがパックマンワールド2リパ
There's
ック
that
に
cross
登場します。
promotion between the two.
ソニックならではのスピード感が味わえる新ステージに加え、おなじみのギミックやキャラクターも登場します。さらにボス戦ではドクターエッグマンとの戦いが待ち受けます。パックマンワールド2
Pac-Man when he's in
ソニ
games,
ック・ザ・ヘッ
and
ジホッグ
Sonic's old
コラボ
now
レーション
too,
コンテン
but
ツは
Pac-Man when I see him in shit like this, it's like that meme with Steve Buscemi when he's like, hello, fellow.
Hello, kids.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing
先月
here?
プレ
Pac-Man
イステー
used
ション5で発売され
move around a
た
little.
デジモンストーリータイムスト
What
レ
is
ンジ
this?
ャー
Oh,
That
シーズン
new
パスの DLC 第1弾
The
追加デジモ
DLC
ンエピソードパック
Hurt's good.
1アルタネイトディメンションがついに登場。
I
新た
kind
に
of
追加
play
さ
it.
れる個性豊かな5体のデ
The
ジ
biggest
モン
problem I have in
と
it
とある
is
人
because I
物た
didn't
ちを
grow up
巡る
obviously
物語
with
が
Digimon.
展開します。
Is I hate the designs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hard for me.
When we played that one though,
DLC 第1弾
even
追
though
加
it
デ
was
ジモン
very
エピ
dated,
ソードパック1 ア
I
ルタネイトディ
kind
メン
of
ション
saw
は
the appeal
この
when it
冬
came to
配
like
信です。
the evolution system and stuff.
Yeah.
今年8月に発売されたスーパーロボット対戦 Y から
There was a
DLC が
Super
登
Robot
場しま
Wars
す。
that came out on
DLC1 では
PC.
銀河旋風ブライガ
That apparently
ー、
was
ザ・
pretty
ビッグオ
good.
ー、
And
フー
I
ト
put
探
on my
偵、
wish list.
仮
I
面
just
ライ
never
ダースカル
pulled
の
the
肖
trigger
像
on
の
it.
3作品
What
が
kind
主
of game
役。
is it?
3
Well,
作
that
品
one
に
was
関わ
like
る
a
追加エリアミッション
like
や
just a
追加プレイヤブル機体が楽しめます。
mecha game.
スーパーロボット対戦 Y
This is like a
DLC1 は
fucking
11月
adventure game or
21
something.
日
Yeah.
配
Well,
信
it
で
was a
す。
different title. It was just same series.
Well, this is like an amalgamation of different mecha things.
Yeah.
All right, losing a little bit of steam here. We started out strong. We need to pick it up again. Although that Digimon game I am kind of interested in.
That cat is so smug.
今何か聞こえませんでした？
Bring this guy back. This guy is just
全国のハンターの皆さんに朗
doing
報です。
great.
モンスターハンターワイルズ無料タイトルアップデート第4弾の配信日が12月16日に決定しました。
The Omega fight's
このア
supposed
ッ
to
プ
be
デートでは
crazy.
I played the shit out of it when it came out, and
オ
then
が登場予定です。
just didn't have the same appeal as
コンテ
World.
ンツの拡充
Yeah, I
や
agree with
季
that.
節イベン
I
ト
also think the
交わ
performance
りの催
issues
事も予定
still
しています。
lingering
Dude,
as a
that was a
huge problem.
huge factor for me. I was like, this should play better, dude. It's disappointing because like I love Monster Hunter and I think that game was fun. I don't have like huge
続いて
complaints
は
about it,
ソ
but
ニックレーシングク
But-
ロスワールドからの
For a time,
but I didn't
アップ
play
デート
the
情報
same
で
as I
す。
played World.
Yeah.
This game was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I just think it got better reviews than Mario Kart World, which I haven't played Mario Kart World, but I kind of agree with, just from what I've seen.
Corone.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. How likely to
Oh.
She's a
SpongeBob?
an official like Sega mascot at this point. So. Or Sonic representative or something like that. I can't remember.
ソニックレーシングクロスワールド DLC スポンジボブパックは11月20日に配信です。続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャーネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース。新トレーラーの公開と
Japanese
さらに発売日
sounding
も
title.
ついに解禁です。
Without being Japanese. It was all English.
Pocket Pair? Isn't the people who make,
Oh, I saw this on X. Weird.
it's the people who make, that Pokemon-like game. Isn't it?
Hollow?
Yeah. Isn't that Pocket Pair? I just said they're publishing it though. This reminds me of that one game we played that I want to play the sequel of. It's got multiplayer.
It's so vague. I can't keep.
It's like this.
I just think it's funny that it's the hat that matters. That was
That was wild. They skipped over that, like, that's fine.
Yeah, so you just put the hat on things and take over them. I mean, it's neat, and it's has a gimmick that I haven't really seen in this genre too much, but I just don't do Metroidvanias.
I just wish we didn't skip over that there was 3 other characters of different colors. Because it says multiplayer, that'd be a little more interesting for me. I kinda hate the art style though. Not necessarily the art style, but like the way they do it. It looks like a Flash game from back in the day.
開発責任者酒井康臣さんにお越しいただきました。酒井さん、よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。酒井さん、トレーラーではゴーレムのような敵と戦っていたシーンがとても印象的だったんですけど、
It's like he's got
ボス戦
blankets
の魅
on.
力、そして他にどんなボスが登場するのか教えていただけ
Maybe
ま
it's
すか。
cold in there.
はい。レーザー攻撃を繰り出
He's
していた
greedy
巨
for
大な
having
ゴ
all
ーレム
that
は
fabric.
最初のダンジョン遺跡
That
的
could
のボス
clothe
です。
multiple people.
本作のボスはそれぞれ独自の攻撃パターンや特殊なギミックを持っていて、一筋縄ではいかないようになっています。例えば植物のボスは風を使ったり、ドラゴンのボスは溶岩を使ったり、マリオネットのボスはプレイヤーが使う魔法と似た魔法を使い
What
ま
the
す。
hell's the name of that game?
ボスによっては
We played
特
it.
定の敵への憑依
and then a
が攻
new
略
one
の鍵になる
came
こと
out.
もあります。
Oh,
またログライ
Ender
クの要素
Lilies.
によってダンジョン内のプレイヤー効果も毎回異なるため、ボスに繰り返し挑戦しても新鮮な
Yeah, I
緊
need to
張感
pick
を
that
味
up
わえ
on
ると思い
PC
ま
at some
す。
point still.
Yeah, went from thinking that game was kind of meh to kind of liking it.
た。
And then, yeah, I want to play the new one.
I got pretty invested in that one.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job handling like getting you into it.
Yeah. Which is weird, because neither of us are big fans of that kind of game.
Right.
世界で唯一 DBS を搭載した実験室だ。
DBS 起動準備が整いました。
I also really like Dead Cells, and I don't typically like games like that too. They need to make a second one of that.
可能性の海からサルベージしたデータをも
What's
と
Art
に
doing
構
now?
築した誰かの姿だ。
I think I saw this.
ラグナというのはお前のライブの際に使用できるアバター
They're making like a not fighting game?
Based
That'd be
off
kinda
of a
neat.
fighting game franchise like this, yes.
Yeah, but it's not a fighting game.
They've made other games, they just don't do it often.
世界を救うためにはもっと
I just
情
feel
報
like they
が
could make
必
some
要
pretty cool fucking games.
君は
Like they do,
ドクタ
but
ー
like,
メル
you
ク
know,
リウスが
of
何
different
か隠してい
genres.
ると思ってます？
たとえアバターとリンクしていてもデータで構成された空
Yeah,
間
it
の
looks pretty
中
cool. Definitely has their
お前
style.
は異物だ。
このことをドクターメルクリウスに報告します。
あなたは可能性のかけらを一つ手に入れました。全ては可能性だ。
ガセ、やめてください。黒な獣？
サルベージだ。そうだろう。
私たちが解析しているあの記憶の正体。一体何？
It's a little hard to read on the top of it with BlazBlue.
Yeah.
ブレイブルーエントロピーエフェクト X は完全新作ストーリー。そしてシリーズ過去作から
He said
ナオ
boys.
と黒金が参戦します。
Fuck, I didn't hear
お
the Z
楽し
at
みに
all.。
Yeah.
さてどんどん行きましょう。続いて冒険心をくすぐるラインナップを一挙にご紹介です。呪われた魔王デイモンと人間の子供が織りなす
Damon and
心
Baby.
温
I'll
ま
buy
る
it
冒険
from
活
just
劇
for that
デー
name.
モン&ベイビー。探索要素
And
と
the
ツイン
baby.
スティックシューターの戦
That's
闘システム
perfect.
を
That's
融
perfect
合させ
title.
た新感覚のアクション RPG。
Hell yeah, dude. This
アイテ
game
ム
looks
を集
awesome.
めレベルを上げて新たなスキルを習得し広大なステージを攻略しましょう。ステージはバラエティ豊かな敵やギミックがいっぱい。マシンガンやショットガンなど展開の武器を使って攻撃しましょう。
I don't.
You said
魔王
Demon
が
Machine
赤ん
Gun.
坊を
Okay.
背負いながら
With a
戦い
baby.
その
It's
絆が深まっていく
fucking
物語の
weird as hell.
大きな見どころです。子連れ魔王の壮大な冒険の幕が上がります。デーモン&ベイビーはプレイステーション
This actually is
5と
pretty cool.
プレイステーション4で
I like that it has
2026
different
年初旬発売です。
perspectives and variety of things happening.
This is so weird, yeah.
ディスガイアシリーズのスタッフが手
It's
掛ける
awkward, dude.
完全新作 3D アクション RPG
Yeah, weird.
狂乱魔
Oh,
界
it's
ズ
just the studio, but it's
主
not.
人公は
Oh,
倒した敵を銃魔として従え
I was like,
共に
they
戦う
really
ことができ
changed
ま
course.
す 強靭なドラゴンや
That was
妖艶なサキバスなど
Yeah.
10魔の種類は全部で
Those are
16種類
Prinnies. This
一緒に
is
戦
not
わ
this
せるのは
bad.
もちろん武器に変えて強力な
Nice.
技を放
I
つ
used
ことも
that
可能で
adventure
す
game. They
全て
probably
の
said
力
it.
を使いこなし裏切り者から大切なプリンを取り戻しましょう狂乱魔カイズムは2026年1月29日発売です運命のトリガーはアンリアルエンジン5で開発された次世代のタクティカルヒーローシューターです公開されているアウェイクナー10名に加え新たにアタ
Show me
ッカー
gameplay.
タイプのファリーそしてディフェンダータイプのタタとその相棒ロボット
Japan
リ
is
ビが
not
参
very
戦し
good
ま
at
す
making
分身を操り敵を翻弄するフ
online
ァリー
shooters.
拠点を難攻不落の砦に変えていく奇才エンジニアのタタ
Also, it feels dated because like hero shooters are not it right
さら
now.
に待望の新マップも
I mean, Marvel's doing fine.
高くそびえる城壁
Yeah, but
複雑な
if
地
it
形
wasn't Marvel, I
変
don't
化に
think it
富む
would
路地
have.
によって構成されます全ての戦闘が唯一無二の体験になること間違いなしお気に入りのヒーロ
It's
ー
like
を
when I
見つ
say
け
Battle Royale to
新しい
Dead,
戦
he'll
場
bring
で
up like
世
whatever
界
the
中の
last
プレ
big
イヤ
one
ーと
was.
競
I'm
い
like,
合い
yeah,
ま
it's
しょう
connected to Call of Duty. Like, the average dev's not going to be able to make something that's going to stay.
Yeah, that's fair. That Disgaea one, I'm kind of curious on because if they're trying out a different genre,
I'm
ち
interested
な
in
みに
Damon and
私は
Baby.
Kind of
運
figured.
命のトリガーにて両院の声を担当しています他にも魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいして
Also,
います
not
の
to
で
talk about it too much, but fucking what a crazy missed opportunity it is that Sony canceled. They put out that one fucking game that didn't do well. I forgot what the hell it's called. But they canceled The Last of Us extraction shooter. And then Arc Raiders comes out and it's like, man, you could have really rode that wave, but they canceled it. It's wild.
Yeah.
ぜひプレイしてみてくださいね次は
What's the name of that
ス
game
クエア
that
エ
they
ニ
put
ッ
out
クスの
that
大
didn't do
人気
well?
シリーズ
I
最
can't
新
remember
作
the name
オクト
anymore.
パストラベラーゼロに関する発表です
I'm going to sit down and play these games someday.
I bought them. So,
I think I did too.
yeah, because they're on sale. I
Yeah.
also picked up Bravely Default 2.
And I want to play that shit. But all these games are like hours.
Oh, yeah.
Many, many hours. You got to be like an RPG guy who only plays RPGs to play RPGs.
Yeah.
And I'm an RPG guy who doesn't only play RPGs, who has no time to play RPGs.
Finally awake.
If you can best me in battle, my technique shall be yours.
Oh, scarlet flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land. Here they come! Let me see you bleed! Go down! Fly!
Wounds be healed.
How's that?
All the
Australia's
riches
having
of the
this.
world are mine. Why?
Well, nowadays, they like when they make games,
They're made for global
because they're
audiences.
gonna sell them
Yeah.
in Western audiences. So like, it's already made, so they might as well just put it out there like that.
Yeah.
That can control people. You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will see you punished with my own two hands.
After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me. Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
You said it. I'm ready when you are. Fame is nothing more than pretense. Will you continue
That guy
to
looks,
grip the blade of revenge,
sketchy.
consumed by hatred? Marvelous! Let the
I always liked the
finale begin.
art that they did for the character models and stuff like that for the series. That brownish look they got going on to it.
Yeah, I need to download that demo. Is it 2025 release date? We're out of time.
そしてなんと本日から体験版の配信を開始します
Hey.
体験版はゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます
Oh my gosh, you get to keep
体
your
験
save.
版でプレイした内容は
Yeah, you keep
本
your
編発売時に引き継ぎが
progress.
可能です
It's just
You have to play the game for 3 hours? That's a fucking wild demo. That's a get invested, you have
本
to
日は
buy it.
アークシステムのアークスからマーベルトークンファイティングソー
Oh
ド
yeah, this looks
プ
kinda
ロデューサー
cool.
の山中さん
Yeah.
アートディレク
I
タ
don't give a shit
ーの
about
黒坂さ
Marvel.
んに
That's how
お
good
越
it
しいただ
looks.
きましたお二人ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはどんな思いを込めて制作されたのか、それからファンの皆さんにはどんな体験を味わってほしいと考えていらっしゃるのかお話しいただけますでしょうか。
はい、このタイトル日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれてアメリカで育ってきた今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して日本人らしくアークシステムワークスらしく出力していくかというところを非常に
See, that's what I find most interesting about it is that it's Marvel but through like a Japanese lens, which makes it interesting to me because it's different and fresh.
はい、で今回ですね、プレイステーション5にて第2回目のクローズドベータを実施させていただきます。12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT、クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えてスパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがプレイアブルとなっております。本日はですね、2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね予告トレーラーを持ってきました。こちらをご覧ください。
親愛なる隣人スパイダーマンだ。
さあ始めようぜ。地獄へのロードトリップだ。
I didn't know they did one already.
Man, Arc System makes some crispy games, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's an awful lot of X-Men in the game. Weird. It used to be such a common thing, but now it's like rare.
Yeah, it's really weird. His head is huge. Is it gonna be open beta?
No, it's close beta, I guess.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ。
72 hours, no breaks.
いやーワクワクさせられましたね。どんな展開になるのか期待です。トレーラーに映っていたのってX マンションのステージですよね。こちらは新しいステージなんでしょうか。
さすがよく気づきましたね。
そうですね。今回の、X マンションステージ、いろいろな宝探しを楽しんでもらえるように、細かいネタだったり、ギミックだったりをいっぱい仕込んでますので、ぜひねプレイしてこちらを見ていただけると嬉しいと思ってます。このステージは1エリアだけのステージになっています。エリアが少ないので。ちょっとね内容が薄いって思う方もいるかもしれませんが、こちら、バトルの進行に合わせてドラマチックに変化するような面白い仕掛けを取り入れてます。
ゴーストライダーはダークで迫力あるキャラクターですが、ビジュアルやアニメーションをデザインする上でどんなチャレンジがありましたか。
はい、まずゴーストライダーを出すにあたってまずキャラクター、すぐにゴーストライダーがいるので、そのキャラクターを誰にするのかというところで、かなり悩みがありました。今回ですねロビー・レイエスを採用させていただいたわけです。
なぜロビー・レイエスのゴーストライダーを選ばれたんでしょうか。
はい、今日の時点ではちょっと詳しくはお話できないんですけれど、ストーリー的にですね今回ちょっと若い方の、ゴーストライダーを出したいというちょっと事情がありまして、描きたかったっていう事情がありまして、今回はジョニー・ブレズではなくてロビーの方を選んだということになります。
なるほど。僕もマーベルファンの一人として、そして声優としてユニバースにも関わらせていただいているので、今作がどのように広がっていくのかとても楽しみです。それでは最後に世界中のファンの皆さんに向けてメッセージをお願いします。
このゲーム、皆さんのお力をもとにもっともっといいゲームにしていきたいと思っていますので、ぜひ第2回クローズドベータテストにもご参加いただきまして、皆さんが感じたこと、ご意見ご要望をですねいただければと思います。
日本のアニメとアメコミが融合したマーベルの独特のアート表現をぜひプレイして楽しんでください。
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Cool. Yeah. Kind of want to sign up for that, but at the same time, it's fine. I'll wait.
Oh,
Still haven't played this.
We must bring an end to it ourselves. Curse this Dreglord.
So, is this just a commercial, or are they adding stuff?
The aftermath of the long night.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be for DLC.
I suppose it must be
You
fake.
just haven't
I
said
didn't
anything.
play the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maybe it's all new shit that if I played the game, I'd be like, whoa, but because I haven't played Night Rain yet, I really would like to. Okay. That's cool.
God, that was fast.
Right around the corner.
お楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。私
Who
も
are you?
早くプレイしたいゲームばかりです。
Was that the whole show?
PS5 の5周年という節目に
fast.
改めて PS5 の体験をご説明するとともにいくつかのニュースを共有します。
Yeah,
PS5 の体
sometimes
験
I'll
といえ
look and
ば
I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like
DualSense ワイヤレ
fucking,
スコン
this is
トロ
like
ーラ
40
ー
minutes is an hour long, and then like
PS5
if
を
it's
お
good,
買い
it
上げい
just
ただくとすぐ
flies
に
by, doesn't
ア
matter.
ストロズプレイルームで体験いただけますが、キャラクターがステージを動き回る様がこれまでにない感覚でお楽しみいただけます。技術的にはアダプティブトリガーとハプティックフィードバック、そして内蔵スピーカーによって目で見る情報、耳から聞く情報、手で感じる情報の3つが調整されて生み出される体験です。
Saw a video today of some guy bring up something he had never thought about when it came to controllers. He said he plays games and his girlfriend will sit next to him while he plays games, but he has his headphones on. And she brought up that when she prefers when he plays PlayStation because the controller's not as loud. And he's like, she's right, because he pulls out his Xbox controller, starts hitting the buttons, it's like, and then he pulls out the PS5 controller.
So I have a controller for my phone, right? And I like everything about it except for the buttons click.
Yeah.
And then I didn't care when I was here, obviously, like doing it, but I took to work and I was like, realizing in a quiet lunchroom, I was like, I'm being so noisy right now.
But so it's not even just the face buttons though. It's like the triggers and all that stuff all make noise, and the sticks and stuff like that. And so my point is regardless of how you feel about whatever console, blah blah blah, or the PS5 controller, the PS5 controller is the most high tech controller out there. So it makes sense that they put the thought into make sure it's a quiet controller as well. Huh.
It's a 27-inch TV with a built-in controller charger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of
It's
cool.
like a PlayStation.
Sorry. No, it's fine. I was missing that. But yeah, they put a lot of thought into the DualSense.
Well, I mean, Sony is a hardware company.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they're a lot of things company, but yeah, they innovate. So.
Well, I just didn't like the conversation of like if we're talking about Sony and Microsoft. Microsoft, primarily it's a
software company. Yeah, most of their hardware they just fucking abandoned.
Sony's always. I mean, I remember growing up, people talking about their Sony stereo systems and Sony TVs.
The PlayStation was the first time like the console like had like a CD player, and then the fucking PS2 had a DVD player, which was like unheard of back then, especially for the price point. And then the Blu-ray player and the PS3, like they're
the cheapest on the market.
Yeah, like Sony's always been big on hardware. Whereas Xbox, especially now more than ever, but it's definitely a software side now with Game Pass and basically wanting to sell people PCs.
I mean, by someone else.
It's not even their handheld. It's
Right.
just they're in partnership with somebody to put their name on it.
Yeah. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
'Cause they didn't market it that way at first. It's the Xbox Portable, basically.
Well, they want to sell it, so
今
I'm
日ご
sure
紹
they
介した全て
were
の
as
ゲー
vague
ム
as
には
possible.
作品ごとに異なる魅力がたくさん詰め込まれています。
True.
時に
Especially
は
the baby
仲
one.
間と一緒に、時には一人でじっくりと。プレイステーションにはあらゆる遊び方があります。この番組が皆さんの次の冒険のきっかけになれば嬉しいです。それではまたお会いしましょう。ありがとうございました。
I love that some presentations have these end screens that just show you everything because it makes it really easy for when we do our talk after, but also it does give you a nice little reminder of not only what you just watched, but also the dates. There's like, okay, just to summarize everything, here's everything that's coming.
Its smug aura offends me.
That guy's aura farming. All right, that was State of Play Japan. What do we think?
I mean, honestly, it was okay.
It was okay. I think it started out strong, ended strong. Middle was pretty.
The middle was pretty slow. There was a couple things in the middle I liked. Like I was interested in that. I don't know if it is a Disgaea game, but from that studio, definitely taking character styles and models and stuff like that from the Disgaea series. I would like to know more about it because it seemed pretty interesting. I've always liked the art of those games. They're just really big time sinks, so it's been really hard for me to get invested in ever playing them. Octopath Traveler, I played the original one. I
downloaded that demo.
I've not played the sequel, and now Zero coming out. Something I need to try and make some time for sure. But I'm definitely interested in that one. Marvel Tokon, I've been excited for since they showed it off. Initially, actually, I wasn't until I realized who was making it, and then actually watching the way everything about it seems very well thought out, and it seems like a really good collaboration. I think it's like 3 different companies all like trying to figure out this game. It's like Marvel, it's Arc, and it's Sony all kind of like working together to make this game. So I'm pretty hopeful for that. I've also watched a little bit of stuff like in the fighting game community of people who've like had a chance to like play it and stuff like that. It seems pretty promising. So I'm always gonna be excited for Dragon Quest. I wish I had time to play all of them. I just don't. I get reminded all the time by Steam that a lot of the times when a game goes on sale, I have so many Dragon Quest games now in my wish list that I'm constantly reminded they're there and I just haven't played them. The Fatal Frame, something I'll never play, but I always like visually always think they're like really neat looking because Japanese horror is always like more about like disturbing imagery and stuff like that. And I always really like the style of that kind of stuff. I mean, same, with the like Silent Hill and stuff like that as well. I always think the monster designs are like super creepy and cool looking. So, and what was on the next little quote unquote slide here?
There's like some in between shit that doesn't. No, never mind. It does.
Yeah. Nothing here for me. Though I am very curious about that Sonic Racing game.
It's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, overall it was pretty decent. It did fly by. There was that pocket in the middle that is pretty common with these kind of shows. But
even during the slower, not as interesting part, they didn't spend a whole lot of time on those games. Kind of threw them in there, so it was easy to move past them and keep going, which I appreciated because sometimes during these like presentations, they'll like spend a lot of time in a game I don't give a fuck about.
Especially when we're talking to the devs for a bit.
Yeah.
So.
And so pacing was really good.
Yeah. Nothing like major that like scream at the top of my lungs for type of thing. But they didn't in that little splash hill didn't have
they didn't have all the
slow
games.
living games.
There's a bunch of games they didn't
that
have on there.
convenience store game is right up my alley. I love like weird little games like that.
The convenient one.
Yeah, and even the one after that. The
bar one, the barista.
Yeah, the coffee shop.
Yeah, Kohi.
Yeah, stuff like that is always fun. It's something you play for like a couple days, and you can usually just be done with it as well, which is nice. But also those little like small little like idea projects and stuff like that always have like a charm to them I'm not getting from other games. So
yeah.
Those are the only things of note off the top of my head, unless you find something here that I missed. It does not look like it. But yeah, overall it's a pretty decent show. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I think it started out really strong, ended strong, middle kind of meandered, but not in a bad way. Just like a lot of games that wasn't really for me. But yeah, the Elden Ring, Night Ring, whatever it was that they're not calling it here, DLC just reminds me that I need to play Night Rain.
Yeah.
Like I bought that for you, I think, and then
It's
I haven't
installed.
bought it for myself. So because at the time you could only play it by yourself or with 3 people. Now they have the duo, so definitely have a reason to pick it up. So yeah, I need to do that. Tokon, I'm definitely interested in. Everything about it just looks awesome. I mean, its arc system works, so I like everything that they do. But what they're doing with the property feels fresh in what I think is a very overused property at this point. Marvel was everywhere, and it was all kind of different flavors of the same thing. And even though this is that, the flavor is exotic enough that makes me want to check it out. Plus, I know it's just going to be a solid fighting game because that's what they do. Dragon Quest VII, you said?
Yeah.
Looked awesome. I love the way it looks, what they did with it in terms of remaking it. So I never played that one. It looks pretty close to just being like a modern day, like brand new JRPG. So visually it looked great. And I don't know who Kiefer is, but they made a big deal about him being an adult. So
yeah, it's an extra chapter or something like that.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah. I love the idea of if you're going to remake an older game, try to stay as close to it as possible. But if you can add some stuff to it that doesn't really change anything that people are used to, do it. That's awesome. Add the chapter. If you don't like it, you still got the rest of the game. Hopefully, it was
you just ignore the chapter.
Authentic to the original experience or whatever. Also, what they did with Final Fantasy Tactics with the voice acting or whatever. I would love for them to do stuff like that with older JRPGs. So more. So that looked awesome. Definitely want to pick that up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And Octopath had voice work.
Yeah.
I think. So.
Octopath as well. I'm going to download the demo as soon as we're done here. Play the 3 hours, I guess. That's big.
Have the save
That's
file.
a big demo.
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors Origins. I played the demo for that before it came out, and I really liked it. I didn't pick it up though because other games are higher priority, and it didn't have the multiplayer that I want from Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors is always so fun with friends.
Yeah, definitely.
So that kind of reminded me that I need to play it at some point. I'll probably buy it when it's on sale. I've seen it on sale already. But if they had a multiplayer, that'd be fucking awesome. Otherwise, I just guess I'll wait till the next Dynasty Warriors that has a multiplayer, hopefully. Nevergrave looked kind of cool. Actually, I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of, not even just the arts. It's not the art style. It's like the way that they're doing the art style graphically that I'm not a huge fan of. But otherwise, looked pretty cool. Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm glad is still, trucking. Hopefully they can do some stuff that build some hype for the game, because it's not even just like for myself where I'm like, oh, it sucks I'm not playing it right now, because this World I played a shitload of. I just don't hear people talking about it anymore. It kind of sucks because the hype behind the game before it came out was there, and then it kind of fell off. So hopefully they can rekindle some love for that game. Fatal Frame, I'm curious about, just because I want to know what I'm missing out on. I've never been a big fan of the series, and especially over on TikTok, around October, I'll ask people what I should be playing horror wise, and someone always says Fatal Frame. So there's definitely people who love those games. So what game is this?
That's that Disgaea one.
Oh yeah, they didn't do anything for me. Looked like, the art style is cool, but looked kind of generic in terms of just being a third-person action game. Sonic Racing is a fun game. I will pick it at some point. I think I played the demo, but it was a lot of fun. It was actually really solid. The Digimon game, when I have the fucking time, I will probably pick that up. I think it looks pretty neat, and I've heard good things about it. And then the Damon and Baby game, I'm interested in as well. Hopefully that'll be a PlayStation Plus game at some point. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, but I do want to play it. I probably should support it, but I'll wait to see if people talk about it or not. Otherwise, I'll just wait for it to show up. And then the AI Somium Files. Looked kind of interesting. I'm not really into those kind of games, but we have actually played them in the past on the channel by request. I think it was that
we played one of them, yeah.
Yeah, but it was that because somebody brought it up, or was that because of PlayStation Plus?
Oh, I don't remember.
Because I know we've had a couple people in the community bring it up before. We ended up playing it, and it was kind of fun to play a genre we don't really touch a whole lot. So
yeah, it's the one where they're stuck in like the trapped.
Yeah.
Was it a building or a ship? It was a ship.
I actually played 2 of them. I don't know why, because I played a different one as well.
Yeah.
I could have swore, but anyway, so kind of curious about it just because I've played a little bit of the ones in the past now. This Konbini game looked kind of cool. Seems like just a fun little relaxing game to play. The barista one, not really my kind of thing. Brokenlore. Brokenlore looked actually really cool. If this is like an ongoing series, I don't know anything about them, but these 2 games I think look really cool. The first one looked a lot better than the second one, but they both look neat, and I'm always looking for new horror games, whether it's like little cheesy indie ones or hopefully more big budget ones. I always, even if I'm not like having an experience where it's like scary for me, I love horror as a theme, and so I always enjoy more macabre and dark stuff. So horror games are always definitely a game that I go to play, and then I end up just playing through it because I'm just so into it. So yeah, that looks cool. But yeah, overall, good presentation. I think the pacing and flow was really good. What they had to offer was really strong at the beginning and end of the show. In the middle, kind of meandered in some of the games I was not so interested in. But yeah, I would grade this whole thing a B-, a light B-. Really good stuff, pretty meh stuff. But as a presentation, done responsibly. The 41 minutes flew by.
Yeah.
Plus the guy who wore way too much fabric, I thought was a fun host.
He was charismatic for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with you, B-. I was thinking that, as we were obviously getting close to the end here, what I was thinking about it, and it definitely felt, I don't think I can go any higher just because there was no like big game, and then it was also kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty like whatever. For
yeah.
A lot of it.
I just don't think it's a C territory presentation.
No,
so I have to go.
I think because even though there's stuff I didn't care about in there, I didn't have to really hang out with it very long. So which helps a lot. So
well, yeah, when you make me sit there and watch something for like 10 minutes of something I don't care about, or like I know you play the Hoyo games, but like there's always like a montage for like 5 minutes in presentations.
I play them and I don't want to see them.
Yeah, and it's like this long thing of every Hoyo game, and I'm just like, oh, here we go. Guess I'm taking a break.
Yeah, and it's mostly because specifically like that community and stuff like that. The trailers they're presenting and stuff like that are meant to be like just advertising trailers versus like the information they're showing. I probably heard about a month and a half ago from closed beta leaks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I always see those as commercials.
Yeah,
just like when Xbox does their splash reel of all the Xbox games, so letting you know, hey, play Xbox games.
Yeah, anyone who's really into those games is just doing research all the time, because at the end of the day, money's involved, and you gotta know what you're investing in. So
yeah. Well, it's like they don't advertise enough, in my opinion. But anytime there's an advertisement for like the finals or like Arc Raiders now, I'm like, I know everything that's coming out for that. I'm in it. So
it's kind of tricky with any service game, I think.
But you have to also let people know, hey, we exist. Yeah. If people are not going to play your game if they don't know about it.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. B- from both of us. We both liked it enough. You have anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right, let us know in the comments. What do you guys think about State of Play Japan? What were some of the big highlights for you? Anything that really caught your attention? Maybe there's something you weren't really super into. Maybe there's something you were hoping to see in this presentation that you didn't get to see. I saw a lot of people making jokes yesterday about Bloodborne 2 for sure getting shown here, and we didn't get that. I didn't think we would, but
every State of Play now.
Yeah, but they were like, this one's State of Play Japan, so we're getting it. I'm like, nah, they would save Bloodborne 2 for the biggest, most attention State of Play that they would get.
I feel like it would get its own. I feel like they would just say...
It would be the Game Awards or something.
Yeah, well, and then if it was State of Play, it would literally just be we're doing a Bandai Namco State of Play is what they would do.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm just saying, though, like, it wouldn't even be on a fucking State of Play, dude. That would be on, like, the Game Awards. It would be like whatever's going to get the most eyes.
Would be almost crying before...
Yeah. He would be shedding tears and going, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Please watch. Yeah. this isn't the vibe. This is way too chill. So, but yeah, let us know everything you think about in the comments below when it comes to State of Play Japan. As always, thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, Chevy, for joining me for this. Stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll have something out soon. If there's anything you'd like us to react to, let us know. I'd like to do some more reactions, except for it's been kind of slow because everything's being packed for Game Awards. So it's a little slow right now. But yeah, stay tuned. And yeah, I think that's everything until the next episode. Have a good one, guys, and take it easy.